I think it's only fair to say that it's really only a matter of time. Absolutely. Well, that is exactly what Meghan Markle now thinks in her quest for more power, more fame, and, well, more power. As ever, let me explain. Good to see you. You all right? As ever, thank you so much for your time today. And as ever, thank you for joining me, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. And it is lovely to have your company. When you think about it, you know, it's interesting. So we'll have a quick wave. I know I'm slacking, aren't I? How are you? You all right? Oh, no, come on, wave back. I can't see that. Yes, I can see some of you are just doing this half-hearted. It's not good enough, you know, putting an effort in here. Absolutely. You know, when you think though, I don't know if you've ever been in this situation, I think we all have. Suddenly somebody, you know, that you know gets a position and you think, maybe, just maybe I could maybe get into that company because you now know them. But it never really works like that, does it? Because suddenly the distance between you and them becomes even more engulfed. If they're a real friend, of course, they might help you. But in business, it's totally different. Now, what's interesting with Kamala Harris, of course, who's now putting in her bid to become the very first female president of the United States. And I don't know about you, I love the fact that in that particular address, the President of the United States, Mr. Joe Biden, he said, oh, I'm just passing the torch. No, you're not. You're being booted out. I mean, you can dress it up any way you want. He's not passing the torch. He still had a term to run. And up until a couple of days ago, we were reporting over here that apparently he was still going to continue. Everybody in the press office at the White House said, no, he's in fine fettle. Suddenly he's not. You know, that's politics. They all lie to you, don't they? That is the problem. Now, moving forward, of course, people who want to get on, and somebody who's had a fair share of, shall we say, myth truths is none other than Meghan Markle. And she sees this particular connection as one that's going to work in her favour. Let me explain. You see, Beyonce, right, who famously called Meghan during that particular, if you remember, that particular docu-series. Well, what's interesting about that particular story is that it's still debatable whether she did or she didn't. But nonetheless, she seemed quite warm and friendly towards Meghan and Harry at that Disney premiere. You know, the one where he was begging for a voiceover work for his wife. Now Beyonce is being given the opportunity to allow her music, a track called Freedom with Kendrick Lamar, to be used as part of Miss Harris's sort of, you know, campaign. Every time she walks on a stage, they're going to play it out. It's always a bit dodgy, I think, you know, politically to be aligned with anything like that. But according to a very well-placed source, Meghan sees this connection as being the ultimate connection to making sure that she too can now get in with the in crowd. We told you recently how she wouldn't mind introducing Kamala at a rally or anything like that, or indeed appearing in the video. She was apparently kind of miffed that she wasn't offered, I mean, get this, offered to be in the promotional video for Kamala Harris, you know, the one where she's sort of speaking to the Obamas and all that sort of stuff, meant to be fun, not staged at all. Looks very natural, doesn't it? But for now, this is the push ahead, and this is exactly how this world works. You and I wouldn't think like that. You'd think, well, you know, okay, oh no, favours need to be called in, and let's not forget, of course, at that point in the Disney premiere, Harry and Meghan had a lot of fever around them. Beyonce's not the all-beginning pop star that she was a few years back, so it could be beneficial on both sides. And Meghan believes, as I say, that favours are ready to be called in. One way or another, those ladies of colour are definitely going to be, well, in Meghan's eyes, reuniting. And perhaps what better than Meghan to introduce Beyonce, who will be singing, she thinks, at the inaugural celebrations. Exactly, that's how far the mind works. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.